lot more famous than I am, but I'm Amelia Earhart. I love to fly. I was born July 24th, 1897. The dictionary's meaning of wise means having good judgment, knowledge, and showing experience. But to me, it means believing in yourself, in who you want to be, and knowing things. Well, I love to fly, and I saw my first airplane when I was only 10 years old. Actually, yeah, 10 years old. I was at the state fair. I didn't like it. I thought it was a thing of rusty wire and wood. I was not at all impressed. I didn't get interested into flying until I went to a stunt flying exhibition almost 10 years later. There, I was with my friend, and a pilot dove at us just for the fun. My friend ran off screaming while I stood my ground. I was scared, but really happy. It was almost as if the little red airplane had said something to me that day. A while after, I was at work, and a phone call came for me in the afternoon. I thought the man was just pranking me with the call, but he was serious. He said, "How would you like to be the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean?" I quickly replied, "Yes." Later that year, I had an interview in New York with the project coordinators and was asked to join pilot Wilmer Schultz and co-pilot and mechanic Louis E. Gordon. My team was Trespassy Harbor, Newfoundland, in a Fokker F-7 named Friendship on June 17, 1928. We arrived at Buryport, Wales about 21 hours later. Our trip made headlines worldwide because 3 pilots had died less than a year before us trying to get the first woman across the Atlantic. When we got back to the U.S., we were greeted with a ticker-tape parade and a reception held by President Calvin Coolidge at the White House. As the years went by, I continued to reach new heights. On January 11th, I became the first person to solo across the Pacific Ocean from Honolulu to Oakland, California. I got cold during the really long flight, so I decided to open a thermos of hot chocolate. I must say, it was the most interesting cup of hot chocolate I have ever had. Sitting up 8,000 feet in the air above the Pacific Ocean, quite alone. Later that year, I was the first to solo from Mexico City to New York. In 1937, as I neared my 40th birthday, I was ready for a monumental and my final challenge. I wanted to be the first woman to fly around the world. Despite my failed attempt in March that severely damaged my plane, I had the twin-engine Lockheed Electra rebuilt. Now, I tried. I'm not saying I succeeded, but I did try. I would hope that I inspired people to follow their dreams, even if it was in the middle of the World War I and the Great Depression. But I would hope that I inspired women to continue to do whatever they wanted like I did, and other people, men and women, to fly and follow their dreams. Dream on.